Hey guys, Roxbox90 here with my first video on the Modern Masters that was announced a little while ago in October, and I did not get around to talking about it very much then because there was still a lot of speculation going on and nobody really knew what it was and why it was being announced 8 months away, and nobody really knew what was exactly going to be in it, what was going on, and we still don't know, but given what I found about it, I thought I should kind of give my musings on it, what I think is going on and what I think about it, if it's any good or, that sort of stuff. So basically Modern Masters is, for those who don't know, it is a 229 card expansion that's going to be coming out, and all the cards within it are from 8th edition to Alara Reborn, which is the same basic spectrum for Modern, or the majority of Modern. So it's really made for Modern. It's not legal in Standard, and so all the reprints, anything that overlaps with Standard won't work. Then again, it also makes me think that things like the shock lands will not be relevant in it and will not be printed. Same thing, we know the fetch lands from Onslaught and Zendikar won't be either, because they are, Onslaught is before 8th edition and Zendikar is after Alara. I think that's why they made this spectrum, because they didn't want to deal with having to put fetches in as reprints. Although I think they probably will do the fetches at some point, but for now they're still expensive and awesome. So the set itself is a regular big set. It's 101 commons, 60 uncommons, 53 rares, and 15 mythics. So initially I saw that, I said, okay, well, if it's going to be a big set, they're probably going to have a lot of filler. That was my initial thought. Then I dropped my eyes down and saw that the MSRP for the booster packs are going to be $6.99, and the box will be 24 booster packs. And that means that I don't know what exactly the box is going to be, but it'll be probably over $100, probably closer to $150, I would think, given the price of the boosters. And that is going to be supposedly for drafting and also to make it stand out as a different sort of box. I don't really necessarily buy the part about it standing out, because newer players probably won't know. But really what it made me think about was the foil Alara, all foil Alara booster packs, kind of like that idea, where you take cards from prior things, mix it and match it, kind of make a flashy new set. And foiling is actually part of it, because they say that there's going to be a foil in every pack. So unlike the way that regular booster packs are, where you have these filler cards or lands, in this one they're saying that there's going to be a foil in every pack. They're saying it's not going to be standard legal. It's built to get modern players back in the game. That's what they're saying. It's designed for to be easily drafted, so it's its own draft format, at least while it's in print. So it kind of is its own thing, because the power level of cards will be shifted, given that it's a limited time and for a certain format. And there's also going to be this expense, so there's going to be a limit for it. So I was said, okay, well, if that's the case, they're going to be doing what? Tarmogoyf. And they did say Tarmogoyf is coming, hence the new artwork right here. So it's decent artwork. I still like the old one for how it has a much more unique, I think, flavor to it. This is kind of just big scary monster. I don't know if I love it. But at the same time, Tarmogoyf is going to be there. Will it mean that Tarmogoyf is now going to be cheap and everyone can get one, it's easy to get? No, because it's going to be a mythic. As they said, there's 15 mythics. It's definitely a mythic. And there's going to be the fact that it's a limited print run, because they don't want to flood the market, the classic issue. So I think I'm going to deal with the issue of flooding market and that whole thing in a different video. For now, this video, I kind of just want to think about, okay, what sort of cards are we thinking we could see in this Modern Masters? Because they said the power level will be higher, because the cost will be higher since the power level is higher, meaning most of the big staples in Modern I expect we'll see again. So what did I think about? What sort of things are we going to see? So I think we're probably going to see, Tarmogoyf for sure. They already said that's in, no problem. Other cards that are very commonly used, you have things like Vendilion Clique. It's an expensive card, big Modern staple. I'm sure we'll see that in the Mythic category. Kiki Jiki, he's not exactly so expensive. He's like 20-ish, I guess, on Star City or something, 20, 25. And he's used in a number of infinite combo decks. So I'm thinking we'll see him probably in Mythic because he's legendary, and he's decent expense. He'll probably be Mythic. Dark Confidant, because Mr. Bob is valuable and highly played. I'm sure we're going to see him as well. He and Tarmogoyf are basically synonymous with Modern at this point, so we're going to see him probably in the Mythic slot. Noble Hierarch, it sees a lot of Legacy play, and even though it says it's not standard legal, it doesn't mean it's not Legacy legal. I'm pretty sure they still said it's tournament legal and other things. So Noble Hierarch, which is a big Maverick staple and highly used in Modern, we'll probably see print in Mythic, I think. Elspeth, you can always use another reprint of her, and she's, even though she was printed in the dual decks, that didn't really lower her cost very much, so I'm sure that would be kind of cool to see. Cryptic Command is a very, very powerful card, and though it was rare in Lorwyn, I'm pretty sure it's not going to hit a rare slot, given that they are trying to make the Mythics valuable and powerful, and I'm pretty sure Cryptic Command would fall in that slot. Thoughtseize is used a lot, and that's another one I think will be seeing lots of play. Mutavault as well. Arcbound Ravager is still around. I wasn't sure with the whole Tron Blinkmoth Nexus. I don't think Ravager's seeing as much play, but I think that would be an interesting card, especially in limited, and sealed, and that's what they said is going to be kind of a push. So Ravager could very well see play. Life from the Loam is used in Legacy and Modern, no problem. The two old swords, not the new ones from Scars, these are the ones from Darksteel. I'm pretty sure they'll see Mythic reprint. Crucible of Worlds is another expensive big one. Glimpse the Unthinkable, Baneslayer Angel, and Bridge from Below. Those would kind of be my initial off-the-head thinks that would be put in right there. Rares, I'm pretty sure the land group they're going to put in to this is not going to be the duels. We've seen them before. Not going to be shocks. And as we said, not going to be fetches. I'm pretty sure they're going to do the filter lands from Shadowmoor Eventide, which is Flooded Grove, Sunken Ruins, Cascade Blast, Fetid Heath, Pilot Thicket, Graven Cairns, Wooded Bastion, Mystic, Gade, Rugged Prairie, Twilight Mire, as well as other big land staples like Academy Ruins, Flagstone, Drift of Care, City of Brass, Glimmer Void, Blinkmoth Nexus. These will probably all be in the rare slot, although Blinkmoth could in theory be a Mythic, although I'm pretty sure it's going to be rare slot. Other couple of rares off the top of my head, Pact of Negation, Woodfall Primus are both seeing play, and maybe even maybe Glimpse Unthinkable won't be Mythic. Maybe it would be like a rare. And then, of course, commons and uncommons, we're going to see probably a huge variety. We'll have a lot of filler or good limited-only cards. We'll have, I'm sure, things like Path to Exile, seeing those. Maybe even, maybe we'll see Kitchen Finks. Not really sure the extent of how far they're going to go, but I'm pretty sure the power level will be up there. I don't think they're fooling us with that. So overall, that element I think is kind of cool. It's going to be a big set, so I'm worried it's not going to be worth the investment of $6.99 a pack, because even though they have this power level, it's a question of if you have 15 mythics, that means you have to spend $56, I guess, to get one mythic. It's a 1 out of 7 or 1 out of 8 per in-pack ratio. So it's kind of a lot of money to put in for one of these cards. None of them are going to be, except Tarmogoyf, going to be probably over $50. Value, probably less. So, and then of course, 53 rares, that's a lot of rares. I'm pretty sure there aren't enough valuable rares in Modern to make that. So, of course, and then commons on commons. So, let me know what you guys think about this element of it, kind of the basics, what they have put for us so far. Do you think raising the power level and the expense is going to make you want to be involved with it more? You think it'll make it harder to get? Do you think that people will mess around with the stores, will mess around with the MSRP the way they have for other quote-unquote collectible premium products and stuff like that? And what do you think we'll see in the Modern Masters? What sort of cards do you see? I mean, I have my list. I guess I'll put it in the description, and maybe you guys can give me what you think I'm missing or ones you agree or disagree with. And that's it for now, guys. I'll put up another video at some point talking about the controversy of reprinting all this stuff and whether or not it's going to have any effect or mean anything. Thanks for watching, and as always, RoxBox90 signing out. I'll see you guys next time.